It's now been 2 months with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and all of the exciting new iPhone hype has finally worn off, and now I'm left with my impressions of the features that actually matter on a day-to-day basis. The features that I could actually tell had a difference in my day-to-day life since switching from my previous iPhone 16 Pro Max. So this video is gonna be no BS, no hype, just my top 5 favorite everyday use differences. And then I'll finish off with one regret that you need to avoid making if you're not careful. The first one is the 3000 nit brightness on the display. It's been upgraded from 2000 on the 16 Pro Max, and I thought this was just gonna be a gimmick, like it's not really gonna matter, but I was surprised to see that in actual use, it is so much brighter outdoors. Not only that, but Apple has tuned their algorithms and their sensors for auto brightness to the point that I'm actually now using it. I used to hate it. I would turn it off on every single iPhone because it felt like it was always just a little bit too dim for my liking, and I'd always have to turn it up, so I would just turn off auto brightness all the time. But now, with all that extra brightness outdoors, it now gets so bright that I can see it clearly and perfectly, even in the summertime outdoors. It is amazing, and the auto brightness is now so much better where it's a little bit on the brighter side, so I don't feel like it's too dark or I'm missing out. Now for the second main difference that I've noticed over the past 2 months, it is definitely that new 48 megapixel telephoto camera with the 4x optical. It is so much better than before. The quality is just so sharp. It is now so much more useful because you don't feel like it's way too zoomed in with that 120 millimeter focal length. It's now 100, so you don't have to be as far away. Like sometimes you'll switch to the 5x and you're like, oh crap, it's too close, let me go back to the 1x or the 2x. Now it's a little bit more manageable. And with that said, the telephoto portraits now look a little bit more natural and not with as much compression in the background, which sometimes make them look a little bit unnatural. Also, the new 4x optical camera, it has less noise compared to the previous 5x, which always seemed to be too noisy for me to use. So I'll try it out, it'd look bad. I'd switch to the 1x or 2x to get a better image. On top of that, the 5x video on the 16 Pro Max was just terrible. It was very, very noisy, especially when it's dim. So this has a lot of improvements with bringing in more light with that bigger sensor. On top of that, Apple also is using an 8x sensor crop where it takes the 48 megapixel sensor and it uses the inside 12 at 8x, so you actually get really, really good quality 8x zooms. Now, if you really want to take your camera game to the next level, this is the Flow 2 Pro from our sponsor Insta360. It's the industry's first gimbal integrating Apple's dock kit support, which uses NFC to instantly pair to your iPhone, allowing you to use AI tracking features in any app, which will literally follow you around and spin 360 degrees with no limits. And with the Insta360 app, it comes with extra features like active zoom tracking, which works great with the built-in tripod legs, so you can set it down and forget it. It's also got a built-in selfie stick with a mirror to get that perfect angle or for awesome crane shots. And it also has multi-person tracking to keep everyone in frame. It even includes a teleprompter feature in the app, and it also doubles as a power bank for your iPhone. Get the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro during Black Friday with 30% off and a free MagSafe phone mount for the first 10 orders by using the links down in the description and pinned comment below. Now for the third real-world difference that I've noticed over the past 2 months, we have the anti-reflectivity display upgrade. Now, this is a huge difference compared to the previous 16 Pro Max, especially when I'm driving in my car and I have my iPhone on my MagSafe car vent mount. I remember a year ago, I would be so annoyed with the reflections while driving, especially in the summer. Like I'm trying to see it, I feel like I have to max out the brightness just to see what's on my screen or any notifications that pop up. this is so much better. I can clearly see everything. And when you're not driving, it's so much more immersive for watching videos or other content. And now I feel like I can use dark mode all the time. It no longer has all those annoying reflections when it's in the daytime. Everything is visible. Now for number 4, we have the fresh design. Now, believe it or not, that's one of the real differences that I noticed because I just love how the phone looks this year, especially the back with that beautiful camera bump or plateau. I loved it ever since the leaks started coming out, showing off this new design, while a lot of other people said it was terribly ugly, they hated it, they wouldn't upgrade, but now everyone's getting more comfortable, and a lot of people are changing their minds saying that this design is sick, which it is, and it honestly makes you feel like you have a fresh iPhone for the first time in years. For myself personally, probably since the iPhone 14 Pro Max that came with the dynamic island instead of the notch, that made it feel very, very fresh and nice, like you have a new phone. And now it's the back with this redesign and this nice MagSafe cutout. Also, you have the thin bezels on the front that looks beautiful, more immersive. So the design definitely makes it feel a lot better. And now finally, number 5, it is the battery life. This lasts so long that it just blows my mind. I no longer have to worry about battery life with this phone, the 17 Pro Max. Honestly, every time I go to bed at night, I no longer put my phone on my nightstand charging station. I literally just place it down on my nightstand just in case I get a late night email from China, because I know that the battery life is great. I don't have to worry about it. And I honestly noticed myself not really checking or looking or caring about the battery life indicator anymore ever since I got the 17 Pro Max. I mean, this is over 5,000 milliamp hours of battery capacity, finally catching up with those Android phone competitors, and now it's just destroying them in terms of battery life. And as I always say practically every year, battery life is the most important feature because it allows you to use all of the other features for longer. And now finally, let's get into my one regret, the one thing that you should definitely avoid if you're thinking about buying a new iPhone or upgrading this season, which a lot of people are doing for the holiday season with all the great deals going around. Don't get tempted into a crazy color like the cosmic orange, because honestly, about a week after I got this, I started to regret it because this orange is just so orange. I mean, this glass section is really, really orange. I wish it matched the same kind of color and was like a subtle kind of whole back design instead of just this two-tone design that pops out like crazy. And not only that, I just wish I got the silver color because that is nice, clean. It's like an industrial design and look. This kind of makes it look like you're a little bit childish or you have like a child's toy in your hands. It is just so dang orange. I wish I got the silver, so think about that if you're gonna upgrade. With that said, guys, those are my 5 real world differences, my favorite features and changes after 2 months. Let me know yours down in the comment section below if you choose to upgrade, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Definitely check out one of those 2 right there, and we'll see you in the next video.